Vayigash Elav Yehuda, and Yehuda drew close to him. Berabos Himarav Telereach Vigomer Mishle Reish Simin Vav. So it brings the pasuk from Mishlei. If you've become an orev for your friend, if you've guaranteed your friend, Takata Lazar Kapecha, Nilkashta Bimri Picha, Nilkarata Bimri Picha. So if the pasuk ends, if you've shaken hands to a stranger, you've been trapped by the words of your mouth, you've tripped up by the words of your mouth. Ze Yehuda. Anyways, so the Medrash says in the Rabbos that refers to Yehuda. Shneamar Anochi Erevenu. That he says, I will become a guarantor for him. Lahavin inyan arev, to understand this concept of a guarantor. Asher matzinu gam kin Yisrael larevim zelazet, that we find also that Yisrael are guarantors one for the other. B'matan Torah hatinokos arevim laavos. And another case is that by the giving of the Torah, the children were guarantors for the parents. Mepi olalim yon kim yisarata, that it was from the mouth of the babes, the children and the nursing babies. You've founded yisarata oz. You've founded the strength, minozol Torah, and so forth. Al derech zamadi isa b'gemara. So perek babme behema vani deberi rish kalusachulu. That you have these of the house of the Rish Galusa. Shum inyan arevus, which is from a concept of also over there to be guarantee one another. I'm not sure what that one is. Parshas Parsha of Zayin Imarav Telereacha. So to it's brought in Medrash Rabbah Yisro, it says on the verse that if you've become a guarantor for your friend, Nismane Adam Birosh Chulu, that a person is appointed to their head and so forth. V'Rabbanan Amri Imarav Telereacha, and the sages said that if you've become a guarantor for your friend, Elu Yisrael Chuayin Sham, that refers to Israel and so forth, that they're guarantors one for the other. Yesh Lahayel Inyan Arevus. So he brings all these different places where you see this concept of Arevus. Yesh Lahayel Inyan Arevus Mimashikaz Parshas Vayeshev Imtitin Iravon Ad Sholchecha Chulu. And we can awaken to this idea as well from what's brought in Parshas Vayeshev by Tamar, where she says, if you'll give me an Eravon, a guarantee, until you send, and so forth. Chosomcha psilacha matecha, your seal and your psil and your staff. So it connects it to the tefillin and so forth. Uberabos sham parsha pehei chosomcha zumalchus. So Tamar was asking him for, according to the Medrash Rabbah, that his seal refers to the kingship. Simini kachosum chulu, you should place me as a seal and so forth. Ubezorach el gimel Parshas Acharei Daf Ayin Beis Aleph. So maybe it's like Shlomo HaMelech saying Simini kachosum. Maybe it's a concept of his kingship. And in Zohar it says, Yilein inun siman in the matroni sachulu nehi, that these refer to the signs of the queen, which are Netzachot Yisod, these three simanim that the Iravon that Yehuda gives her. So again, this is Yehuda again, with the concept of Iravon, both here and by Tamar, V'zorach Eli Gimel Parshas Achrei Dafayin Beis Aleph Yilein I'm sorry. Ubi Mikdash Melech Sham. And in Mikdash Melech there it says Shehem Levu Shehem Ochin. That what is the Nehi that's referring to? It's the garments of the brains of the mind. I guess Nehi of Ima. Nimsa Levush Nikrei Ravon Al Hamochin. So it's found that the garment is a guarantor for the brains, for the mind. What's the concept? What's this concept of the Ravon for the mind? So it says that the Torah is hidden and revealed, and the revealed part of the Torah is a garment for the inner, and that the inner part will be revealed in the time to come. And then you'll have the idea of I will send a kid goat instead of the garment. I will release and send to him, and send the gedi. To have the death swallowed forever, meaning I will send him away. I will kick him out and send him away. So I guess the Gedizim is also a mashal to the idea of Netza of Movis, of the Seir Lazazel or something. Anyway, the Gedi responds with that idea of releasing the Gedi is getting rid of the klippos. And the spirit of impurity I will wipe away from the land and so forth. So this garment from the mind, the revealed part of the Torah that covers the inner part, is like a klippa lepri, so to speak. Like it's brought in Midrash Rabbah on the verse and that he's placed an end to darkness. And look what's brought on the explanation of that on each honor there's a chuppah. But this is drawn through our efforts today to do them. From the revealed part of Torah, which is the garment to the inner. And to this garment you will reveal afterwards revelation of the inner. And that's why it's called a guarantor. That through this guarantor of the revealed part of the Torah, we trust that there will be a revelation of the inner, that this is what we're hoping for. So the revealed part is the guarantor for the inner part of the Torah. We can say further that just like the guarantor, the guarantee that you give is worth more, must be worth more than the thing that afterworth is given. If that's not the case, it's not a guarantor. And so to our sages said, that 1 hour of repentance and good deeds in this world is yafeh mikol chayei ha'olam haba, than all the life in the world to come. V'hainu, and that it is ki ha'iskalus shelasid lavu lahanchilo vayesh shay olamos, that the revelation in the time to come to inherit to my loved ones something a yesh, which is the 310 worlds, shay olamos shurak mechza min tarach amudei or, which is only half of these 620 pillars of light, Shentayag mitzvos d'oraisa, which are the 613 mitzvos of the Torah, Im Zayin mitzvos d'Rabbanan, with the 7 mitzvos from the rabbis, Im Kain ma'aseh mitzvos atzmon, if so, the acts of the mitzvos themselves, Shen klolus tarach amudei or, which are in general the 620 pillars of light, Lechein hein hayravon al giloi shay olamos delasi lavo. Therefore, they are the guarantee for the revelation of the 310 worlds in the time to come. B'rabos of Parshas Korach, and in Midrash Rabbah in Korach it says, Daf Reishayin Vav, Daf Reishayin Beis Dalid, Umate Aaron, you have the staff of Aaron, Yeshomrim, Hu Hamate Shaya Biyad Yehuda, that was the same staff that was in the hands of Yehuda. Shenemar Matecha Asher Biyadecha, that it says that she wants us to guarantee the staff that he had in his hands. So it's like a Gzeira Shav to Mate. Bechinas Mate Aaron, and the staff of Aaron, Shenemar Vayigmosh Kedim, that it says that it grew almonds, that it's a concept of to draw down from the great kindness from Keser. Ubiyud Ches Erech Yaakov, Simen Kuf Pevav, Haya Biyad Yehuda. So I'm not sure what Yud Ches is. Anyways, it says that this was in the hands of Yehuda, Haya Mate Moshe Chulo, that was the staff of Moshe. Not the staff of Aaron. So a different aspect. Vayin b'medrash Tilim, Simen Ches al pasuk mipi olalim v'yonkim she'arich binyan arvus, and look what's brought in Medrash Tilim, that from that mouth of the babes and the suckling children, that it goes at length concerning this idea of Yarenturs. B'cheinu b'rabos b'shir hashirim al pasuk moshcheni acharecha v'hine b'inyan kol Yisrael arevim zeh lezeh. Now concerning this idea that all of Israel are guarantors one for the other, K'mevor b'gamara perek zayin d'sota daf lamed vav amud beis nisbor b'dibur hamaskil menorah zav shezeu inyan hamenorah. So it's explained in the Mamer about the golden menorah, that this is the fact that the menorah was a shezeu inyan hamenorah miksha echad te'aseh hamenorah, that the menorah was made on from one block of gold, or that it was hammered, that through the hammering, that it was hammered, that the top part becomes the bottom part, and the bottom part becomes the top part. And the entire block becomes mixed together. Elyon betachton v'tachton be'elyon. The higher part and the lower part, and the lower part in the higher part. Kach kol Yisrael arivim zeh b'zeh. So too all of Israel are guarantors one for the other. Klomar me'uravim zeh b'zeh. That is to say, they are mixed one with the other. Arivim from lashon me'uravim. Ki atem kruim adam kamo ha'adam sheish lo rosh v'regel, that you are called man, just like a man that has a head and a foot. V'harosh mekabel chayos gam miharegel, and the head receives life force also from the foot. Shetzarich lo that he needs it. The head needs the foot. Kach kol Yisrael biyachadim nikraim adam. So to all of Israel together, they are called one man. Adam echad koma achas, one complete standing up person. Ad kan l'shono. That's the end quote from that Mamer of Menorah Zov about this idea of Iravon, of Arvus, and therefore they are guarantors one for the other. Because if you have a blemish in the foot, for example, kol haguf margish, the entire body feels it. So to one of Yisrael for the other. Kamo shehevi Bereshis Chachma Perek Zayin Mishara Mishim Vayikra Rabba Parsha Dalet Al Pasuk Sepizora Yisrael B'Yirmiyah Siman Hey Mahaseh Hazeh. It says on the verse that Yisrael is a lost sheep or something like that. That take Mahaseh Hazeh, that just like this sheep. Lokal Rosho Be'echad Be'varav, that if it gets a blemish, if it gets hit on its head or one of its limbs, V'chol Varav Margishin, all of its limbs feel it. Kach Yisrael Echad Mehen Chota, Kachen Yisrael, so too they are Israel. One Echad Mehen Chota, if one of them sins, V'kulan Margishin, and they all feel it. Tani Rashbi. And Rashbi learned, Mashal Libnei Adam Shayu Yoshvin B'Sfina Chulayin Sham. It's a mashal to sons of man that were sitting on a boat and so forth. I guess if one of them pokes a hole. And it's for the same reason Shekol Yisrael Hem Koma Achas Adam Echad Mamash, that all of Israel is one standing up person, truly. One standing figure, one standing person truly.